Hello, fellers. Welcome to the East Coast Squad Minecraft server. I just logged in and it was the weirdest thing. I could hear like water coming from somewhere, and I'm just like, what? How am I? And then I'm like, oh, there's that. Anyway, I may not be the sharpest tool in the shed, but at least I'm clueless. Where? Base. Okay. You'd think I'd know where stuff is by now, but you know, when you're on like a million servers, it gets a little confusing. And I don't know. Some of my scribers, you fellers, have have your own, I guess, favorite servers that you rather I like did videos on and stuff, and that's cool. So I don't know. I'm gonna try to do like a little bit, unlike all of them, you know, just for you guys. This one here is pretty neat. I did a bunch of stuff to the base. Let me show you. Um, Firstly, I have this little setup. Now, this is just kind of like, you know how every now and then you'll need like lava for something or a project or something, or every now and then you'll need water, and just having buckets full of stuff is a pain. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to make a little thing and just have the things like fill up, and maybe when they fill up, just kind of bloop, stick it in its own little spot. I think that's genius. I don't know why the lava is filling up 10 times faster than the water, but it works, so who cares? Anywho, I don't know if I showed you guys this bit or not. I have my little setup over here for. Ooh, I need more stuff. Yeah, that's not a lot of stuff. But I do have a setup, in case I want to make potions or anything, which is kind of important. So I figured I'd put them in here too. This is actually a pretty big, gigantic circle, and there's lots of room for activities, which is good. Now, as far as these go, um, I'm thinking about moving this, like, down here somewhere, maybe. I don't know. I got plenty of room for activities down right below my base, which is cool. So I'm thinking I could utilize this space for something. Um, and this space was already here. I didn't even have to dig this out. I was just lucky enough to have lots of space, like directly under my base. I mean, when does that ever happen? So that's cool. And down there is a deep mine. Goes right through a geode too, which is another little thing of luck. It's a pretty lucky spot, I'd say. Then, of course, there's this. You never know when you're going to need brown dye. It's the sort of thing where if you want brown dye, it's like it's the most annoying thing you can possibly try to find. I don't know how many times I've passed a jungle and just left it set there. And then one day I needed it for something. And I was like, no, I'm just gonna bring it over, set it up in case I need it. And it's in the corner. It's not bothering nothing. So why not, right? I do need to make a bigger smelter because this just isn't working out for my needs, if you know what I'm saying. Let's go over here and make it day because I got a couple outside things I want to show you fellers too. Um, I actually did like an area to make, to grow the large trees near the base. And somebody in one of my videos. Oh, I have cactus too, by the way. Same reason. You never know when you'll need it. It's not a lot, but enough for a small project. And some bamboo too, of course. But what I was saying was, I have spots spaced out for gigantic trees so they don't smack into each other. You know, and this is kind of a good thing to do in case you have a project. And of course, I should probably do this with a more decorative block or maybe some coarse dirt or something like that, just so I can know where the spacings are. But but yeah, this has worked out pretty good. Several times I've needed so large trees, and I don't feel like going off into the distance somewhere. You just do kind of like this, and the group, bone meal works out pretty good, I think. So there's that. Um, as far as other stuff goes, somebody mentioned that I do like a llama farm, a llama barn kind of thing. And I was like, that's a good idea. So I already got the horses here in this ugly barn that looks like a combination of a schoolhouse or a church. I, uh, uh, I don't know. I'm not happy with it. Oh, well, I guess I'm happy with, I mean, it's functional, right? It does what it's supposed to do. It's a barn. It houses the horses, which is really all I wanted it to do, and that's what it does. So I shouldn't complain. I mean, I made it myself, so if I made it ugly, then it's my fault. But I don't know. It's just missing something. If you guys can think of something I can do to this building to make it look less blah, that would be great. Um, I don't know. Maybe it's this balcony thing. The balcony thing is a little weird. Let's go up to the balcony thing. Whee! Bloop. While I'm up here, this tree is amazing. I love these big oak trees, by the way. I don't have ADD or nothing, but I keep going from subject to subject. I basically cleared out an entire forest, but the big pretty trees I kept because I just really like the gigantic oak trees in this game. I don't know. There's one over there too. But anyway, it's sort of fancy. I don't know that I need that many lights, but it looks symmetrical. I don't know. This is kind of like a landing pad, for fly-ins and things like that. But I don't know why I'd want to fly in because the horses are down there. Would it make more sense if I'm flying to just land down there? You know what I'm saying? But it seemed like a good idea at the time. Um, but I do hate the balcony, and I'm thinking about just tearing it down. But the problem with tearing it down is the front of this building isn't going to be interesting. See, right now, although the behemoth looks terrible, it's interesting. And if I remove, the giant balcony, it won't be interesting anymore. Do you see how my brain works? Do you see what I do to myself all the time? Bah. Anyway, so there's that. Let me know what you fellers think. Um, but yeah, the llama farm is a good idea. I could put like llamas next door. Llamas wouldn't need a building this big. And I know I have several. There's one right there. I have a few free range, and I think I have a couple like tethered to something. Llamas? No. Oh! Llamas? 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 I know I have some more around here somewhere. Thought I did. I mean, no, I am the Llama Monster. Why wouldn't I have llamas tethered to stuff randomly? You know what I'm saying? I think there was some. Wait, maybe there's some back here. No, I have llamas. That's the same llama we just saw. Looks like I'm running low on llamas. So I've only seen the one, which is weird. Let's not fall into my trap there. Anyway, interesting. So yeah, let me know, fellers, what you think about this nonsense over there. And I did add a bunch of little piddly farms just in case I need the resources for something, or if I decide. I mean, the cool thing about bamboo is you don't really have to put a lot down. You have to put a lot down when you're building something, but all I have to do is harvest all of that and just plant all of it somewhere, right? And the stuff grows pretty fast. So this will multiply and be like a million times itself, right? So if I have a project that needs bamboo, this should be plenty to start, and yeah, I think that's a good idea. Although I don't like putting things on stilts generally, and when you're doing stuff with bamboo, everybody expects it to be on stilts. It's the weirdest thing. I don't understand. These guys over here, one of you wanted to know how this thing works, and I don't remember. I think it was an Il Mango design. I think he did this first. I'm not sure, but basically, you just set up your carrots and tomatoes there, and they throw it at their friend, and then it goes into the bin, and yeah, works pretty good. Man, I'm trying to remember all of the stuff you guys kept asking me at the same time while walking around this place. And I'm like Winnie the Pooh. I'm a bear of little brain. That's what he says, I think, isn't it? I'm a bear of little brain. Maybe I'm a llama of little brain. I don't know. But anyway, excuse me. I just punched a pig. The poor pig did nothing to me, and I punched him. So wrong. I love this bridge. It looks so structurally sound. Bah, it's great. Anyway, I wanted to ask you fellers, and I asked this before, and you told me I need to make a llama farm, which is great. It just makes more sense that I do it over there. You know what I'm saying? But if I have a bridge here, I want it to be more than just like a place to just run around on the horses. I want to put something over here. Um, Maybe a tree farm. I don't know. I have a spot for the big trees. Don't really have a spot for the smaller trees. And there's plenty of land over here. That could be a thing. Could be a thing. I don't know. So let me know what you think I need to do across the bridge from the base over here. I should put something over here, I think. Yeah. Yeah. And I think the last thing on my mind, I actually wrote things down for this video, guys, because you keep asking me these questions. And I'm like, I don't know. Oh, it's great. Anyway, um, somebody asked me a question about my farm. I don't remember what the question is. I don't I don't sorry. But anyway, I hope I answer it by just letting you look at it for a minute. Um, and doing it out of those really dark blocks, I don't know why I decided to do it out of nether brick. I don't like it. It's it's a ugly monstrosity. I mean, I guess from the ground it doesn't look that bad, but man, I don't know. Of course, I'm my worst critic, I suppose. It's probably fine. I don't know. Incidentally, this is a little mango design. Let's see, it's got a gamer Corey, I believe, collection system design. Uh, Maybe that's what you wanted to know. Maybe it was the credit were for the, of course, Etho hopper clock. This hopper clock, by the way, is like 12 years old. I mean, seriously. And it still works. This game is amazing. I mean, like 12-year-old technology can run. I mean, seriously, there's probably somebody watching this video that it's just, this hopper clock is older than them. I mean, honestly. Etho is amazing. If you're not following Etho, we can't be friends. But anyway, I I think that's what I got. You guys got the absolute grandest of grand tours. Um, we have a couple plans for a couple builds. I'm not going to do it right now just because I'm not really sure what the build is going to look like. And I like to put a little thought into the builds. Not a lot, but a little thought into the builds before I actually build something. So over there, probably a llama thing. Over there, where the sun is setting, probably a tree farm. Yes, probably. Let me know what you guys think about this. And thanks for watching. I do appreciate you. Hope you all have an absolutely wonderful day. This has been Llama, and I am out in the sunset. Lovely. So lovely. Hey there, fellers. Thanks for watching. Feel free to let me know what you think in the comment section below. Your feedback is important to me. If you could do me a favor and leave a like, a share, and a subscribe, you would be my hero for the day. This has been Llama, and I am out.